So, hello guys, welcome back to the next Python Django tutorial. So in this video tutorial we are going to learn about the Django installation. So in previous video tutorial we have learned like a basic what we mean by Django, and like what are the features, and like why we are using Django only. So these concept we have learned in the previous video. Now in this video we are going to learn about how to install Django and how to set up the Django in where like in command to use the Django applications. So before installing Django, first we have to install the Python. So then in Windows you can download the Python and install. Then after installing, so you have to install the Django. Like in other, like in Ubuntu, just you have to install the Python through the command. Then after then you have to run the Python the Django command to install the Django. So now I am going to explain you how to install and set up the Django. So to install Django, first we have to visit the official website of the Django. So now I will give the official website of how to download and install the Django. So in the note section, I will mention. So I will installation of Django. So to install Django, first we need to install the Python. So first, first install the Python. Okay. Then next is the you have to install the Django. To install Django, so we have to visit the official website of the Django. So this is a website we can visit for further informations. So once you are download the Django, and we can it will be downloaded in the download sections, and we have the like various option to check. So based on that we can like install which version of Django we want. Next, to install Django, we require the pip. That is the pip is the Python manager. That is called a package Python package manager. So through pip, we are able to install the Django. Like pip is a Python package manager, means which has the some of the packages written in Python. So these packages will be helping us to install the Django. Like for Python 3.4 and all higher versions, we have to use the pip 3. Pip 3 for the higher version, that is after the 3.4 versions of Python we are using the pip 3 version to manage all the packages. So now we will learn how to install and how to download the Python and a pip. So by as I explained already, if you are using Python versions later that is called 3.4 and all, so just we have to type the pip 3 install then Django. So if you want to install Django in, you can install in the two ways. First one is like which version you want, you can mention the version name. Otherwise if you are installing just like pip install Django, that will be installing the latest version of the Python. So now I will show how to install and how to check the versions of the Python and all. So now I will open that. You can if you are using the any ID, you can open, like in my case I am using the terminal that is called a Python. So come to the here in the terminal is the option. Click on the terminal, then it will open the prompt. So here you can type the, or you can check the Python versions too. If you are not installed, check the Python versions and try to install. If you already install, check the Python's version with Python, like which version you are using. So command to check the Python version is type Python hyphen version. So this give the versions of the Python. Let us see here. In my case, I have installed the Python 3.8.2. So this is my latest versions of Python. So now you can now after the Python installations, as I explained already, you have to check the pip whether pip is installed in your system or not. If not installed, you can install like a pip install is the command to how to install pip and all. You can check and install. So now I will check my pip version. So here type pip hyphen hyphen versions. So it will give the which versions of pip you are using. As I already explained, pip is a Python package manager. So you can see my pip is the 20.2.4 version is there. So this is pip also my latest versions. So next I have the Python. I have installed Python already and I have pip installed. Then pip is also installed. Next step is to I have to install the Django. To install Django, I already explained we have to install through the pip command because Python package manager contains the some of the like inbuilt already what to install Django, what are the required packages required, those things are present in the pip manager, that is a Python manager. So through Python pip manager we are able to install the Django. So now I will give command to how to install the Django. So I will write in the this command first so that you can notice here after this command. So first I have to install the Python installation. First step, install Python. Okay, then check the versions. Check the Python version. So the command is to Python hyphen hyphen version. This is this command to check the version of the Python. Okay, I will give. Next step is to install the pip manager. Pip just to pip and check the versions of the pip. So this command is Python, pip hyphen hyphen version. This is the command to check install pip which version. So now next I will show how to install the Django. So to install Django, this is the second step. Third step is the install Django. So third step is to install Django. To install Django, we have the command called. So I will write here only. So we can mention here if you are not mentioned if you are not mentioned here 3, it will take a latest version. If you are mentioning here versions, it will take whichever version you if you want. Like if I not mentioned any version, by default it will take the pip 3 version, that is the latest version only. So you can use by pip 3 as well, otherwise I can use just a pip. So pip install. So pip install Django. This is the command. Pip install Django. This is the one way to install the Django. Means if you are not specifying the here versions, this will be installed defaultly by latest versions. So now if I want older versions, so we have to like type pip install Django. Django, you have to give the versions number. So let us say I will install the some of the old version, that is in 2 point versions. So 2.0.3, this is the one version. So I can use the this is the another way to install the particular specifically if I want only 2 point versions. So by using this command you can install the whichever version you want. And next after the installations, you have to verify whether Django installed successfully or not. So to check that one, we have the command called or else you can if you want if you check here also, like I'll show like whether Django installed successfully or not. You can check in two ways. So the or I'll write here or check here. I'll write check Django installation successful or not. To check, see this is to check Django installed successfully or not. We can check in this is we can check in two different ways. Now I will check how to check in the command this in paycharm id only. By in the terminal we have to just So this is the one way I will show you. So I'll checking in terminal in. So check in terminal, PyCharm terminal. So in PyCharm terminal, we can check like a command is to Django, Django hyphen admin version. So this is the one way to check the Django version in Python by using the PyCharm ID. Now I will show you how to check here. See command is to Django hyphen admin hyphen version. See. So this gives me the Django version. You can observe here. This is my Django version. So I am using the Django 3.1.2 versions. So this is the one way to check the whether Django installed successfully or not. In other way, I will show how to install. So I will giving this is the R condition. Next, like to check the how Django whether Django installed or not. So open the command prompt here. So just you open your command prompt. So I'm opening my command prompt. You can open your command prompt and just type here Python. So it will go in the Python interpreter. So once the command prompt I'm opened, so just you have to type a Python. So once you type the Python, it will come into inside the interpreter. This is called a Python interpreter. So now you can you are in here you can check by importing the Django module. So whether like it is imported or not. So you will get to know. Now I will show. Sorry, 1 second. So after opening the Python command prompt, then just type the Python. So we will get the command prompt. So in that you just import the Django. Command is import Django. So if Django is successfully installed, it will install means it will won't give any error. Like if Django is not installed means in this command prompt it will give throw an error. So that means your Django is installed properly. Now in our case Django is installed successfully and that's why it's not giving any error message for me. Now I will write here that command mm, uh, how to perform this. Like first we have to open command prompt or cmd in. I'm trying in Windows, so I will mention here Windows. Once you open the command prompt, then type just Python. So once you type the Python, it will go inside the Python interpreter. So after after typing Python, it will go inside the Python interpreter. So Python interactive or a interpreter or a interactive mode. So that is interactive mode. So once it will display like this. So here after going typing Python, it will come into in the double double greater than symbol. So here you have to check whether installed successfully or not. The command is just you have to import the Django model, that is import Django. So once you enter then it will go to the next line. So if it goes to the next line again, so next line will be displayed like this. So next line will be displayed like this. If it is displaying next line and going any without any error, which means the Django successfully installed. If you are getting any error, means Django is not properly installed in your system. So this is the second way to check check the Django whether installed properly or not. So I hope you have understood in this video tutorial like how to install and how to set up Django. So we'll end up this video, and in next tutorial we'll going to explain you some of like how to like sum up a hello world program in Django. So thank you for watching this video.